is the Wrestling Society podcast. Are you ready? I said, are you ready?
I'm stoked for that. So just wanted to point that out there and shout that out before we jump into talking about this MJF and William Regal promo that everyone is hot about.
Bro. Can I say something before we start?
Yes.
If I deem myself a hardcore wrestling fan, and I love great promos. And throughout the years, you have great talkers like Dusty Rhodes, like Ric Flair, like Bray Wyatt. But let me tell you, when MJF gets a mic, no matter what I'm doing, no matter what the situation is, I always kind of pause and stop because he is going to generally put on a great promo.
Definitely.
For whatever it is. But when you get him in the ring with someone that can cut a promo too, there is magic. Him and Regal, that promo has ranked in my top 10 of all-time promos.
Damn.
I second that. And that's crazy. I'm so happy that somebody else, because I think to myself, am I giving this promo too much credit? And when I hear somebody like that, it's just like, I knew it was that good. But I mean, kind of painting the story a little bit. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. But pretty much MJF comes out and he's kind of bitter. He has that bitter tone in his voice, and you have William Regal standing in the ring. And basically, to sum it up for you, is MJF went to go try out for WWE. William Regal was one of the judges there, and William Regal was impressed and pulled MJF aside and told him to, cut a promo saying why he should have a job here. And he did it. He knocked it out of the park. William Regal was very impressed. And then he asked how old he was, and MJF said he was 19. And then, William Regal's like, well, I'm sorry, go make a name for yourself, but we can't have you here. And send me a video every month of your progress. And, I'll let you know how you do. And I promise you that you'll have a job here. And when I say that, my name doesn't carry lightly. Like I said that about Bryan Danielson. I've said that about Claudio. I've said that about Moxley. Like everybody he's said that about has had a job. And, MJF started sending a video in once a month. The first month, William Regal was like, that's great. Keep going. Keep, showing me some more. And then the second month he sent one, and William Regal was like, that's good. Keep going. You're getting better. Talk to me next month. And then the third month happened, and MJF goes on to say how the response he got from William Regal hurt him so deep that it made him want to kill himself. Like that is how deep it hurt him, made him want to stop wrestling and just end his life. And pretty much what it was William Regal's response was, along the lines of saying, do you think I have time for this? Like, you think I have and basically saying that he should just stop trying, don't pretty much give up, saying that he has better things to do with his time and than to watch videos of people who want to be a superstar. And he's like, you're not doing anything. You're not a superstar. You don't have it. You don't have what it takes. And MJF was so bitter about that. And as he's telling this, to everybody, MJF is saying this, it's making me hate William Regal. And I'm like, what a punk. Like, how could he go and do this? And the fans are like booing Regal. And I'm like, wow, how can they do that? Like, how can William Regal go and do that? And then I'm confused. Like, MJF is supposed to be a bad guy. Regal's a fan. And then Regal asked for a mic. And it makes me nervous because I'm like, how do you come back from this? Like, how do you come back from being destroyed and being exposed as a piece of crap human being? And William Regal basically comes back and says, if that email is what it took to get you where you are today, well, then, good for you, sunshine. Like that's and basically saying that because of that email. It lit a fire under him to be who he is today. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, hell yeah, Regal, let's go. Like, it was so magical. And I promise I don't do it any justice, doing the pinpoints of it. You have to watch it. But
yeah, because you forgot one little small detail that really brought everybody back to Regal was, it only took an email to hurt your feelings. When I was 15, 16, 17, getting beat up by grown men,
right,
crying in the back. Nobody cared for me. And did I quit? No, I got tougher and I kicked their butt.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like Bear said, and if you're hearing it thinking that's an exaggeration, that it's being put in a top 10, I promise you, not an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's definitely top 10.
Top 10. I would even go as far to say maybe in my top 5. It was very, very good. And I wish more people were excited about it. I wish people were really, and unfortunately the Hangman situation happened the same night. So it kind of, I get it, kind of take it away, the importance of Hangman's health. I understand that, but yes, it was a very, very exciting promo, and it made you, like Bear said in one of our earlier episodes, where he said wrestling creates feelings, and it was never been truer than that promo, because I felt MJF's bitterness. I started feeling bitter towards Regal, and then Regal started standing up, and I started feeling like, yeah, an email, really? You would have, over an email? Like, it just made you feel two different ways, and that promo was better than any MJF and CM Punk promo battles. That was better than any CM Punk promo battles, period. And I'm saying that because Punk creates pipe bombs. He's one of the best talkers in the business. Granted, he is really good, and one, if not two, of his promos are in my top 10. But yeah, MJF and Regal, it makes me wonder why Regal hasn't shown his ability of cutting promos as much as he has, because at WWE he was kind of treated like a clown a little bit, but they killed it. They knocked it out of the park.
And the only reason why I didn't put it in my top 5 is because I have to think and actually make sure what my top 10 is. That's why I only put them 10. But that is definitely high ranking. That is promo 101 to get the audience for the heel, to get the audience, make them fall in love with you, make you hate the good guy, and the good guy comes back, takes the crowd, and makes them like, you are a wuss. That's just classic, beautiful. That's on levels of acting that you will not, as we keep saying, we are not doing it justice. Please, after you go and watch something, go watch it. Go watch it.
Yeah, I really wish I could play it here, but I just don't want to get hit with a copyright strike. Part of me was almost thinking, like, is it worth it? Should I just go ahead and play it? Like, that's how good it is that I'm willing to take a risk of getting our episode cut because of a copyright claim. I'm not going to do it, but
it is that damn good, though.
That's how good it is. Like, you need to go listen to it. I honestly, we probably shouldn't keep talking about it, because all we're going to do is praise it. And
then you're going to want to play it.
Yeah. So yes, go William Regal and MJF promo battle. Honestly, that's all you have to type in anywhere, and I promise you it's going to pop up.
For sure.
Clayton, what's next on the list? Where do you think you're going?
You are now exiting the world of wrestling. Stay too sweet and follow us on social media, as well as share, like, and subscribe to the Wrestling Society podcast. We must now bid you adieu. Goodbye, mwah, and good night, bang.